Which fast food breakfast sandwich is as pretty as its picture?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Our TVs, computers, and phones are filled with lab-created, corporately constructed commercials specializing in making fast food breakfast sandwiches look so delicious. You just wanna get up and get your butt in a drive-through ASAP. This is something I have done.
This is something you have done?
Yes, I've seen an ad. I've gotten into my car, I've driven to the place, I've purchased it and consumed it before I even got out of the parking lot.
Were you disappointed that it didn't look like the ad?
I ate it too fast to know. But you know what? That is a great question.
Isn't it?
A question we should ask today and answer.
Okay.
It's time for These Fast Food Ads Are Putting on Airs. My breakfast sandwich looks like it fell down the stairs. All right, we once again donned our judging blazers and gloves, little Antiques Roadshow action, because some serious scrutiny is about to go down. We're going to analyze what a collection of fast food breakfast sandwiches from different establishments look like in reality versus what they look like in their ad.
Expectations are important, especially when they aren't met. At breakfast time, we decided to go with some of the most piled high sandwiches on each place's respective menu to really put the photo honesty to the test. And in the end, we will be determining officially which fast food breakfast sandwich looks the most like its ad.
I'm ready. First, we have the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle, made with a sausage patty, scrambled egg, and a slice of American cheese set between two mapley griddle cakes.
I love it!
Introduced in 2003, currently one of the best-selling items at McDonald's. And definitely, I think, the best thing on the menu, bar none.
Oh wow, yeah, it's great. We both fallen in love with this thing. But maybe that's because we don't look at the ads. We just think about the taste.
Let's take a look at the Hello Sunshine ad. There's controversy over whether it's McGriddle or McGriddles. Josh actually talked about this on Hot Dog as a Sandwich. Apparently, McGriddles is officially the name, but even McDonald's, as they did in this ad, occasionally will mess it up and call it
in the
McGriddle.
lower left, it does not have the S.
It's a pretty sandwich, and with that cheese on the bottom, that kind of comes down on the sides of the bottom bun there.
Good. So we've taken that picture and we've placed it here on our box of ad versus the real thing platform.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, yeah, we can get even closer. So we have 3 sausage and egg McGriddles, each from a different local McDonald's, to have basically a sample size and to remove the fact that like different people make these things at different places. Maybe the manager has different standards.
We want to give them their best shot.
We are gonna pick in each round which one looks the most like the ad. It will move on to a final tournament at the end of this episode.
Can we eat the ones we don't put
I hope
forward?
so.
Because
Rhett, you want to throw that one on there?
I do.
And I really like using the gloves. We should do that more often. I kind of feel like Mickey Mouse.
Maybe we should wear gloves all the time. Now, as you can see, the cheese is going the wrong direction. It's defying gravity.
That's strange.
I mean, that's a pretty nice little situation there, but again, the cheese is going the wrong direction.
So turn the fold, keep going, turn the fold the same, there we go. No, don't go that far. There you go. The fold on the egg, so it's the same way. Yeah, cheese wrong direction.
All right, let's bring up another candidate, because that's not bad.
Not bad at all. Here's the second one. Let me take that one back.
Okay, well, what's happening here?
Get a little rotation. This one wasn't
all over the
place.
Stacked
properly.
Look at that. Whoa, my gosh.
The cheese is still going the wrong direction, but
they're making the McGriddles upside down at McDonald's. They're making them upside down. I'm setting this I want to eat this one.
Yeah, that one's not as good.
In fact, I'll just take a bite now.
I'm gonna take a bite too.
So, gotta keep those judges happy.
Get that out of frame entirely.
All right, next one.
Here's a third one. That maple infused pancake. Well, that's something from the future.
Look, again, 3 different McDonald's,
cheese is
all
going the wrong
making them
direction.
upside down. Y'all gotta talk to the corporate's gotta get on this.
They must be making the sausage. They melt the cheese over the sausage and then put that on there.
That's not bad, because look at the cheese in the ad, how it's going. We see 2 corners. This is a 2-corner situation and a pretty nice fold there.
It looks like it's smiling at us because of the cheese going up, which I kind of like. like.
It's either that one.
That one's a good one.
Or this one.
Nope, other one. I mean, look at that. That's messed up, man.
Yeah, okay, so here we
Not
go.
funny.
There's our official, this is the McGriddle that is going to the finals.
It looks like sunshine. Now we got Burger King's fully loaded buttermilk biscuit.
Dang.
This sandwich boasts thin sliced sweet black forest ham, savory sizzling sausage, thick cut naturally smoked bacon, fluffy eggs, melted American cheese on a soft flaky biscuit. It's loaded.
It is.
Never had it.
And the ad is very loaded. Date, marry, ditch. Oh, they're playing around with that. You know what they're playing around with.
Yep.
What they usually say instead
Marry,
of date,
beep, boop, kill.
Okay, fully loaded biscuit there. It does have a graphic in the way, but
Good gracious, look how tall it is.
I don't know how we did it, but we have somehow gotten rid of the graphic.
Twinkle Fingies, did you amalgamate this thing or is this a different photo?
No, I think it's the same photo. I mean, that bacon is essentially the same.
Well, what they did was, this photo exists on the internet, and then they amalgamated it into, they did
It's an amalgamation.
Composite is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, okay, so let's just get started
Oh,
here.
wow. Get ready for chaos.
First of all, let's just get a closer look at it.
Now, what happened to that half of the egg?
I just couldn't find it with my
Rotate
magnifying
it.
glass. Oh, wow, we got a cheese explosion. Don't see any of the meat on that side.
Wow.
The
I mean,
bacon's-
that's like a cheese hernia.
First of all, let me just say, in the ad, the bacon is on the top. In this, the bacon is smushed underneath the ham. That's the bacon right there. I don't know if you can see it.
I don't know about you, but I already feel ripped off.
Let me just in case you can't see that.
Okay.
That's the bacon right there.
This is what it looks like when a loaded breakfast biscuit goes to heaven.
Or it gets taken away by aliens.
Ooh.
All right? I
Now-
can already tell this one's got...
So we were hard on that first one. Let me see the second one.
This one's got the cheese
Good
in the
gosh,
wrong
it's all
place.
over the place.
Look, this has the cheese on top of the bacon.
Oh, wow.
There's miscommunication happening at, where's this from, Burger King?
Burger King, bro.
Y'all gotta talk to each other more.
Yeah, there's no, the power has been decentralized from the king.
What is, first of all, I gotta say, there's a whole lot more that can go wrong
So much to
on
stack.
this one
Yeah.
than the McGriddle.
Here's what I do think.
What do you think?
It's chaos, but it still looks tasty. Like,
It
I
does.
am hungry.
Especially when you take it to heaven.
Oh.
Okay, this last one I can already see, Link, has the bacon in the right place, which it might be our leading contender. But you know what? The cheese is in the wrong place. The cheese is underneath the sausage, and the ham is underneath the cheese.
Are you outraged?
This is crazy that there's literally absolutely no quality control. The order of this stuff has nothing, there's no rhyme or reason. It's just long as it's all on the sandwich.
Yeah, all the pieces are at least there.
But which one's the best? I think actually maybe the first one's the best because it doesn't have as many
Go back.
embarrassing parts.
Go back to that one. And while you're, I feel
Like
like
I can see every ingredient there, and the bacon's poking out a little bit. It's just weird. I got egg on one side, no egg on the other side, but
Yeah, I do want to taste it though.
I'll taste this one. I mean, somebody's got to taste it.
I don't like sliced ham on my breakfast sandwich. Like, once you got bacon and sausage, sliced ham doesn't need to be invited to that party.
Okay, you feel like it's excessive? Mm-hmm. I don't know about that, but I do know that this is the best that we got for the fully loaded biscuit, and it's a little bit sad. Now we have Carl's Jr.'s breakfast burger. Yes, that is a thing. A breakfast burger. Charbroiled beef patty, crispy bacon, egg, hash browns, American cheese, and ketchup on a sesame seed bun.
Now, listen, I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
I have not had the cojones to order this thing.
I didn't even know it was a thing.
So I'm interested in tasting it.
What about after seeing that ad? Look how sexy it looks in the ad with some steam coming off of it.
Oh gosh, that looks good. It is stacked high. You got hash rounds, just water falling off the edge of that thing.
Listen, I haven't even
There's a sense
looked
of
over
danger.
here yet. I can tell you right now, this is gonna be hard to do.
Yeah.
You're doing those hash rounds, you're not paying people enough to make that little hash rounds crown at the bottom there. That's just not gonna work.
Adding a burger to your breakfast sandwich is bold, and then slathering ketchup on the top and bottom? Boy, they're really going for the gusto.
All right, let's just start with our first.
Brace yourself for disappointment, because, I mean, we just got a sad little smush.
It's like it's sticking its tongue out at you, and there's nothing else besides bacon and a little bit of egg.
See if all the pieces are in it. Do you want to?
I mean, is it okay to lift it like a?
Is there a piece in there?
There's.
Look how.
Okay, this is what the hash browns look like on the bottom. I just want to prove that they are there. Shine the light on. Take them to heaven. Okay, and then we've got the bun. So
look at how
there is ketchup
smushed
underneath them. So everything is in the right order.
Ketchup on top.
And then, cheese and that's an egg. Yeah, that's an egg. Cheese and then
you couldn't even tell that was an egg. You just thought it was more cheese.
And then ketchup and. I mean, this is what they're doing for bacon these days.
That's a sad bacon configuration.
So everything is in the right order. So I got to give them that. But we've lost at least 2 inches, and that happens with age.
But this thing is fresh.
Yeah,
it's just made.
It hasn't been around long enough. Okay.
This one looks better.
You think?
A little bit. I can see some hash rounds.
Oh, okay. Oh, look, we got a little bit of that hash. I mean, that's
Yep.
the only place. Back here, we got basically like just a butt crack situation.
Gosh. I see, when I'm eating one of these things, do you bite the good looking side first?
I think I would.
Or do you rearrange it? I don't rearrange my burger. I ain't got time for that.
Who rearranges their burger? Is there
Well, look at
person
the
out there
back.
who's more particular
You don't want to be
than
left
you?
with just bread on the backside.
No, I think you just start eating.
Nothing is sexy about any of this.
But
so
this
far.
has got it in the right order, and I can see the hash round, so that's not horrible.
This one right here has a little promise.
We got some bacon hanging out. Look at that. We got bacon hanging out.
Good gracious.
That was like a Muppet. Hey!
It's got pigtails. Yeah, that's the good side.
Yeah, but what do you not see?
No hash rounds.
No hash rounds.
Peek in there. Open it up a little bit.
They're in there. They've been squished.
Smooshed. They've been smooshed.
The bacon's pretty nice. The egg, we're getting a fold of an egg. I mean, like, you can see that egg fold.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what?
Oh, the egg fold is nice.
The egg fold and the bacon are really doing a lot of heavy lifting here.
But with
Put that
this
one
one,
down.
there's no egg, but do we want the tater rounds or do we want the egg?
I think that the taters
Put it on top of it.
are
Stack it.
so prominent.
I mean, look at that. It takes 2 of them to get to the height of the ad.
This part is so classy though, right here. With the egg fold and the bacon,
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta do that one.
Yep. It's classy.
I gotta send this one for it. Now we gotta do what we said we wouldn't do and take a bite of it.
We gotta bite this.
It wasn't even part of it. They said, you don't have to eat them.
A lot of bread and tater happening in my mouth right now.
It's pretty dry. I feel like I need to dip it in something. All right, there
It's
it is.
not bad though.
The breakfast burger.
I like a burger for breakfast. This as an idea.
Believe it or not, this is the one that's going to the finals. One of the things we like to do at Mythical is we like to make podcasts
Boom,
because
boom, boom,
you
boom,
like
boom.
to listen to them. Make sure you're following and subscribe to Stevie's podcast, Best Friends Back. All right.
My new electric toothbrush has a face on it. When I turned it on, it had one of those like smirk, like winky faces, like, hey girl, like you
your
want to
pigtails
brush your
today.
teeth? I swear to you, my toothbrush is freaking flirting with me. It creeps me out.
Plus, Trevor talks too much.
Because I'm a tall person, but I don't feel like I give off tall energy. How tall do you think I am then?
This would have definitely been one of those like, oh yeah, cut that out. I almost said you look like you're 5'12". You're between 5'12" and 6 foot, I think, you know?
Both available on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts. To see clips of all of our podcasts as well, follow at Mythical Pods on TikTok.
On TikTok. All right, now we got the Jack in the Box loaded breakfast sandwich. Does it give the Burger King loaded breakfast sandwich a run for its money and looks alone? It's got 2 pieces of sourdough bread, freshly cracked eggs, hickory smoked bacon, ham. Again with the ham. Sausage in between 2 slices of American cheese.
You can get this 24 hours a day, okay?
Yep, and that is what the ad says.
I like a sourdough
Breakfast all
bun.
day.
A sourdough bun does a lot for me.
It looks good there. It kind of makes me think maybe ham is a good idea.
And it also isn't trying to oversell its height. It's sort of embracing a little bit of a flat presentation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep,
it's not
yep.
overselling itself. So
That's gonna help us as we move to the first one here. Rhett, do the honors. Back that, Well, I mean, tilt it up because they did a top, yeah, we gotta see you gotta do it like that.
okay, so we've got cheese. They've got cheese on the bottom in the picture. And
They better have cheese on the bottom. 2 slices of cheese.
okay, there is cheese
I like
underneath a
that.
very thin patty.
Interesting.
Egg, and then let's see, we've got the ham, we've got the cheese, And then I think we've got bacon, but you wouldn't know because it is completely subsumed by the ham, which you don't even like.
It's a ham eclipse.
I mean, there's a little bacon peak.
Try this one.
Coming out of the back.
Try this one. See if that one's good.
Okay, I can see the bacon right from the top. Okay, see, you see the bacon.
This one's better.
You see every ingredient in order.
Rotate it though. Does it look like someone ran over the backside of it?
Yeah. I mean, I was hiding this from you.
All right.
That one really all you need is one side.
Compare it to that one.
This one, man, the sausage is getting lost in the mix.
Not as good as this one, I don't think. This one.
Well, there's a sausage there. I don't think it's as uniform as this one though.
Yeah, I think that one's better.
I think that's our best bet right there.
Let's move that one on. It's a little uneven, but
you want to take a bite?
Yeah, I definitely. I want to take a bite of that one, the runner-up. Freshly cracked egg. Can't complain about that.
It's pretty tasty. But that's not what this is about. It's about how much this looks like that.
Or not. All right, we selected the best sandwich from each restaurant compared to its ad. Now we got to select the best overall and put them up here. Let's start with which one is the worst.
I think that
it might be this the loaded biscuit.
The loaded biscuit from Burger King, yes, everything's out of order, but here's the thing. This breakfast burger from Carl's Jr. makes such a big promise, and we're missing a whole layer here, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole story of the sandwich that is missing, and that's the best that they had to offer.
And this is kind of like, in the ad, you kind of see this as a unit. Something about the way this thing is stacked, even in the ad, look at how like the biscuit is teetering on top.
It's sort of embracing the chaos, and
it implies the flexibility.
You never know what you're gonna get
and how things are gonna be stacked. So,
okay, so let's put Carl's Jr. breakfast burger at the bottom. So sorry guys, you're last place. The least ad-worthy breakfast sandwich. Now again, this is saying chaos is embraced, but they missed almost the order of every single item. The only thing they got right really was the egg goes under the sausage, but everything else is wrong.
I mean, I think it's, we're talking about this being second, because the Jack in the Box.
The Jack in the Box isn't promising too much because it's already a little bit flat in the ad.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. So we're gonna throw this right in there. Well, I'd like to have this in like a curio case in my living room.
Well, Link, you can feel free to take it home.
And now, it's, the Jack in the Box, I will say, it's the tasty sandwich. It's totally different than the McGriddle, but not that you ask, but that's got some nice taste to it.
You said it's the tasty sandwich? Like you were about to say it's the tastiest sandwich. It's not better than McGriddle.
It's the tastiest sandwich except for this one, because I love that.
Now the McGriddle, again, it's not promising a whole lot visually, and they did make one mistake in that the cheese is defying gravity. That's something you really got to have a meeting about.
It's strange to show it one way and do it another.
But despite that, I think we're on team McGriddle here because the Jack in the Box is going in second place. And the most ad-worthy sandwich, breakfast sandwich that is the McGriddle.
From McDonald's. Congratulations, McDonald's. I mean, you've worked it out. You're a manufacturing plant anyway. You're putting all your pieces together, replicating it all across the world.
Job well done.
Not much of a surprise here today.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm in Auckland, New Zealand. It's currently 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm only awake because my demon required a blood sacrifice. It's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
It's a cat. Yes, it's a demon. Click the top link to watch us rank some crazy egg molds against their ads in Good Mythical More.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is going to land.
Hey, we want to let you know about a brand new podcast hosted by our very own mythical kitcheneer Trevor called Trevor Talks Too Much. Check it out on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts.